I'm Kamal Santamaria with a look at some of the top stories on Al Jazeera. Pope Benedict XVI has resigned as head of the Roman Catholic Church. He says at 85 he's too old to continue and will step down at the end of the month. It is the first time that has happened in nearly 600 years. He guided the church through a difficult time. Andrew Simmons has more now from Vatican City.
Throughout his term, he's been haunted by the child sex abuse scandal, paedophile priests. Many say that he mishandled this, but others suggest as an orthodox, conservative pope, he went about it in a very honest way, admitting the church's wrongs when there was pressure from within the Vatican not to admit them. And also, he had to handle a series of gaffes, exposés. It was a very difficult papacy, and he went all the way as to saying that he did his best under all the circumstances that were facing him.
Many of the 1.2 billion Roman Catholics who live all over the world have been surprised by this decision. They make up 80% of the population in the Philippines. Jamila Alandogan is in the capital, Manila.
Well, we're outside one of the main Catholic churches here in Manila. A short mass was in fact held earlier. They were praying for the Pope Benedict XVI's improvement of his health. But shortly after that, in fact, local politicians trooped in. It is, in fact, local elections here in the Philippines, and they're expecting to draw in Catholic voters again. Apart from a short statement released by the hierarchy of the Roman Catholic Church, quite unexpectedly, there are no major reactions here from Roman Catholics themselves. Pope John Paul II was, in fact, a far more popular figure than Pope Benedict XVI. In 1995, when he came here to visit, he actually drew the largest crowd ever gathered for his World Youth Day celebration.
Kenya has held its first ever live presidential debate with all 8 candidates taking part. It came 3 weeks ahead of general elections in March. The Deputy Prime Minister Uhuru Kenyatta took the biggest beating. The unlikely winner was Mohamed Dida, a candidate who barely registered single-digit support. And police have filed murder charges against 2 unidentified suspects in the death of a girl from Chicago, Hadia Pendleton, who was murdered a week after performing with her school band at President Obama's inauguration in Washington. Officials say one of the suspects shot the 15-year-old honors student. Just some of the stories we're looking at here on Al Jazeera. Plenty more online at aljazeera.com.